Okay, here we go. Oh wait, I could have done the daily beforehand. Or you know what? Leave it. It's fine. Okay, what have I done? Done most of them except for played this game already. Full and yeah, B. Barbeloth.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexen's member they call B. Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination. The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what would happen in the future. Is this like that?
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubts, and soothe the confusion in your heart, divination could be for you.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more precise option.
Hydromancy.
But that is a complex affair, and to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat uncouth. Besides, it is sometimes better to not know fate with great certainty. Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune instead. It is more popular with the youth in any case.
Lunar Arcana.
This thing.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and trends. People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free will. Peering too far and too clearly into the future is detrimental to both body and soul.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss Columbina. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck.
Are these tarot cards?
Now, try to relax. Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience. I will shuffle the deck. Would you like to cut the cards yourself?
You do it.
No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the seeker, that is to say, you, I shall decipher the cards from your perspective.
Oh,
Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third arcana. This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment.
Present.
Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which...
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, it did it for me. Hold on. Destiny, past, present, future. Okay.
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position.
Is it a Ku Henkai?
What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guiding hand of fate in action. Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny the validity of this card and draw the future for yourself.
No, it's fine. Let's go with this one.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the results. Well then, let us flip the lunar arcana in sequence and see what emerges.
Sure.
First,
Destiny?
Destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
I like Barbalotha's voice.
The moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. Instead, it may yet have a hidden side. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card, which serves as a basis for the interpretations that follow. Our divination will only grow clearer from here on out. Now then, flip the second card, the one that speaks for the past.
That is...
Ah, the Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, it represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the moon as one's destiny, the Hermit inverted represents a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
First she walked away from the Scions, and she walked away from the Fatui.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
Oh. Yeah, I was on it,
I
basically.
suspect only
That's
you
correct.
know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another. A precious and wonderful thing indeed.
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me. I like them a lot.
What? They're literally in the cutouts.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The lovers can also represent important decisions, perhaps related to a parting of ways. Now, if I were to guess...
Yes. My return to the moon.
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Columbina. But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey. There is always another story waiting to be told. The future always lies ahead.
The future.
Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side. Oh.
What's her name? Heavenly Principles. What's her name? Renova. That.
Miss Barbeloth? What is it?
This
Renova.
card is death.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. My innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbeloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish was not so. But I can see that you're different. The result of this divination will not sway your decision. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker. We are here merely to guide, not to exert undue influence.
I understand.
Go then and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is most captivating.
Okay. Dotako game? Hi, Alice.
A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodiko from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look, only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a Dodoko kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined. And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. Does that sound better? All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess, but there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodoko, is there? Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodokos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodokos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature.
Wait, what? She dropped the act.
Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoko. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoko are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Huh? Like what?
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea. Time to settle some scores with the bad guys.
Is this Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure? Yeah, it is. Got him.
Ooh, a remarkable talent. So, what do you make of it?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this... novelty?
Indeed. And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you mean?
Oh, wonderful. Lovely answers to all three questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Oh, that's nice. I haven't spoken to Albedo yet. He's just there.
Huh? Albedo?
Oh, wait, that's part of the dialogue?
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. But at the same time, I don't want to barge into their lively conversation just to announce that I'm leaving. I guess I'll just wait a little longer. Huh? Albedo?
Okay.
This sketch is for you, Grandmaster.
Oh, a gift for me. Thanks. Let's see what you've done for me.
The North Wind left in the lurch.
Mr. Albedo, would you like some moon prayer candy?
Thank you. It seems I've picked lemon. It strikes a good balance between sweet and sour. This has piqued my curiosity. What if we were to add citrus and other spices, then enhance the flavor via caramelization? I wonder what the end product would be like. Perhaps I should take the time to try this out.
Was that the thing with Albedo? No, wrong button.
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. But at the same time, I don't want to barge into their lively conversation just to announce that I'm leaving. I guess I'll just wait a little longer. Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you.
Oh.
The North Wind left in the lurch.
Mr. Varka, would you like some moon prayer candy?
Ooh, I get one too? Nice, thanks. What is that? Oh, it's so familiar. Don't tell me. Oh, I got it. It's like the candy jar dropped into a vat of today's boon. Seems I'm a proud recipient of today's Feast of the Moon, huh?
Today's boon. I forgot what that is. Okay, yeah, that's the same thing. Okay,
Albedo?
fine.
This sketch is
Okay, so if I go to
the
Albedo, same
North
thing.
Wind.
Okay, fine. And let's end this here.
Dodoco's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoco's Whirligig!
That's a merry-go-round.
Ah,
Carousel.
welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft and furry Dodoco and embark on an unforgettable adventure. I say that, but I'm just following a script here. Who is this mage, anyway? And what the heck is a Dodoco?
Oh, he doesn't know.
I'd like to ride.
No problem. But, are you by yourself?
Is that not okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoco can accommodate 2 passengers. Would you like to bring a friend along?
My friends.
Traveler.
That should do it. Now, we just need to get everyone else to draw something on it too. But we gotta keep it a secret from Columbina.
I'm glad I did this one last.
Traveler.
Whoa! Let me screenshot this. Yes?
I want to go on that ride. Will you join me?
A spinning Dodoco? I see. It's a ride for 2. Sure.
Let's go then.
One moment.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds. You go have fun.
Thanks, Paimon. Nothing. Let's go.
All right. I think we have to wait in line over there.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave the ride before it comes to a complete stop. All right, you're all set. I wish you both a wonderful journey.
You can always rely on Alice for weird and wonderful gadgets. What do you think?
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies.
Aw, that sounds so sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to miss them.
I wonder what Columbina will find on the moon. Perhaps she doesn't even know. Does it scare you at all?
It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different. You know something? I got to see a lot of fascinating things during my disappearance. I saw how the Frost Moon Scions act around their families. So different than how they used to act in my presence. And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first. Why do people act so sincere when they're worshipping gods, but save their truest, warmest feelings for each other? Slowly, I came to realize that it's because they trust one another. They know, deep down, that they'll be accepted for who they are. All of it. The good and the bad.
Friends accept all of you too.
I know. I knew it the moment you started calling out my name. What I fear now is the end. I fear losing all this the very night I have gained it.
You won't lose us.
Hmm?
Even after you return to the moon, your friends will still be here.
Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for listening to me. Don't worry. This fear I have, and the unknown that awaits me, they cannot hurt me. Not when I possess a treasure far greater. I just want you to remember this version of me. The real me. On this final night together.
Of course.
Dear passengers, Dodoco's awesome adventure has come to a close. Please leave in an orderly fashion, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future. Don't want the journey to end, huh?
No.
Don't worry, you two. There's always another adventure waiting just around the corner.
And we've done it all. I think I've done just about everything.
I've seen Lenny and the other children play this game before. Candy? Would you mind if I took a handful extra? I'm sure the children will enjoy them. I must say, Columbina, you really have changed. You never used to show this much consideration for other people, even when prompted. I'm sure Sandrone would agree when I say, I like the present version of you better.
That was fun.
I think I've spoken with most of the characters already and gave them candy.
Yes.
She doesn't want it. Or maybe I gave it to her already.
Traveler,
Hey there, Columbina! Are you done checking out the festive amusements already? Are you sure you don't want to look around some more? You might not get another opportunity like this for a while.
right now, what I'd like to do is...
Would you like some moon prayer candy?
Oh, candy for us? Thanks a bunch, Columbina. Don't mind if we do. Whoa, this one's intense. But it's so tasty. What about you, Traveler? How does yours taste?
Like smetana. I think a very novel flavor.
Oh, sounds good. Paimon's drooling now. Are there any more Smetana candies in the box?
Yes, I believe so.
Smetana.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Have you tried any of them yourself? Paimon, could you pick out 3 smetana flavored candies?
Sure. This one, and yep, this one looks right too. Okay, that's 3. Here we go. 1 per person.
All together then?
It's so sweet.
I think I've done everything I want to do.
Traveler, Paimon.
Columbina! Finished with the festival already? Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little more fun out there? Final answer.
Yes, I am sure. This was the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home." And there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night.
Oh,
Your friends will always be here.
Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look!
They're changing color.
Moon prayer night has come.
The moon. It's so beautiful.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, dear.
happy moon prayer night.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Aww.
What?
Aw.
Oh yeah, right. Right. What did he think of Columbina? I didn't check his voice line.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, looks like the time has come.
Columbina. You're heading off then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned. And from there, back home to the moon.
Wait!
Oh,
I know. At least.
Take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you. You know, for a snack.
Sure, why not?
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory endnote. Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
Ha! And here I thought grand farewells wouldn't suit tonight's mood. But I suppose friendly passion is not to be stopped, eh?
We made a little something for you, Columbina. Ta-da!
What is it?
whoa, what the hell?
What is it?
Oh no, what is it? Okay, must be a mistranslation in the text.
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
Whoa. Okay, that's I know enough. Sandrone, Nave, Albedo did Varkas 1, and so on.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo. And Mr. Varka did the same for me.
Oh, that's why Flynn's looks kind of incomplete.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you think?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Wait, was I the only one who did a full body picture? That's so embarrassing. I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sandrone. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open and we'll all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole moon prayer night was more than I could have ever asked for. It is the greatest gift I have ever received. Lama, I figured it out.
Figured what out?
Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago. Oh, are you saying?
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way, to write words that only you can see upon the moon itself.
Wow, that sounds lovely.
Quite. But how will we see them?
simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
That sounds most fitting indeed. Very true to form.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb your sleep.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read one of your messages before settling down for the night.
Exactly! So don't worry about disturbing anyone's sleep. Just promise you'll write to let us know you're okay, alright?
All right. I promise.
Nice.
In that case, Columbina.
I'm ready.
Let's go. I'll stay with you to the end.
Very well. Let's go.
Oh, man. Oh. Let's do it now.
In just a few moments, I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, the animals of Not Cry. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the next moon prayer night.
Oh. The text just got in the way.
This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons.
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent moon. When the power of all three converge,
the gate to the moons shall open.
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah. It's a shame you couldn't be there for it, but it's now or never, right?
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage. I can already feel the moon calling to me.
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last have a reason to pray to the true moon.
Columbina.
Yes? I'm listening.
Be sure to come back and see us when you get the chance.
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have friends on this planet. People who will miss Columbina.
Yeah.
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends. Thank you. This was my happiest night in Tevat.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Dottore. What the hell?
Columbina.
All 3 moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time, and space. They all believed I would fail.
Get in there, Varka.
How could this happen?
But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
What?
No, as long as I'm here. The Doctor is free to wield the 3 moons' power. It's the only way.
What are you doing?
I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
Stubborn world, do not try to control me.
Oh, come on. And the drawing book. It didn't even... Oh, no. Ugh. See Varka in the dark, Nefer on her desk. And Traveler's being healed by Llama.
Are you all right? Do your wounds still hurt?
I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
Thanks. But I'd rather talk about what just happened.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
Oh?
That Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexen Circle by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders.
With the phantoms? Was that him?
I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world, which in fairness is a rather common occurrence. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nodcry, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables around yourself.
Variables?
What variables?
Yes. Things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned. Ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
Oh, hold on. You just told me what Dottore did. Dottore... built some variables around himself. Created the... Okay, I'll come back to this later.
However, we have no way of knowing exactly what he did.
Oh, okay. Even the characters don't know.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely. If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
I'm afraid that's small consolation, given the reason why.
Oh
no! To disrupt the Doctor's plan, she escaped into the moon's reflection.
What? She did what?
Wait, didn't any of you see her do that?
All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone, and you were falling into the sea.
So Dottore stopped time for everyone except the Traveler, because it wouldn't work on him. Because he's not from Tavert. And Columbina pulled a Thelindis, I think. I see. The Doctor froze time, which is why I could only move freely. From their perspective, the battle and Columbina's decision all happened in a single instant. So that's the power of the three moons? Why wasn't I affected? Is it because I'm a descender?
So, Columbina intentionally opened the moon gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thelindis.
Sounds like bad news.
Thelindis is there in pieces. Rerir is there. This must be why Dottore's been lying low this whole time. He was biding time until he could execute his plan.
Seen in that way, the trilunar syzygy and Rerir's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases.
Trilunar syzygy, what was that again? The three moons align. Oh, okay.
According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete.
What?
An utter lunatic.
Wait a sec. Where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for this.
Yeah, where is he?
He took off with the Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate by himself. The look on his face was terrifying. I've never seen him like that before.
Oh yeah, he has bad blood with Dottore. Probably anger and frustration at the fact that Dottore was one step ahead, despite his best efforts. And honestly, I feel the same way.
I'm back.
There he is. Okay.
That guy!
Hey man.
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I think I've gotten to the bottom of it.
Visibly angry.
I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different from how Nicole remembers it.
And Neff is here too.
Really? But how? Surely Nicole can't have been wrong.
Because the phantoms are the ones who are deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed. This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky, and even bring back their moon goddesses. Foolishly, they believed in him, and told him everything he wanted to know about the moons. It's obvious that this was Dottore's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing their history, and I remember Nicole commenting that something sounded a little strange.
But Dottore shouldn't have been able to get in there in the first place.
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era.
Anomalous state, disruptions in the causal that mean? Into anomalous states triggered by... Options in the causal connections. Between phantoms from the same era. Okay, so something is basically saying
the
something's messing with
variables that Dottore put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So Dottore was messing with reality, with history.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all that knowledge would fall into his hands. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create a false moon.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell works. The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled the moon than the frost moon beyond the skies, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Dottore's side.
To what? Oh my... What? As long as the false moon resembled a moon, that gate would teleport Columbina to... So Dottore was trying to, I guess, kidnap Columbina.
Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late, even as we were leaving the ruins.
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all 3 moons.
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
Oh, Arlecchino!
As you should.
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
I won't stop you.
Whew. Even Arlecchino seems to be losing her cool now.
I'm sure she feels partly responsible for this. So do I. You better come too. Beaded looks.
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in.
Oh, there he is.
It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact.
No, obviously.
So Dottore's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. For now. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though. Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed. And that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Dottore so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same? You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet.
Still, I can't help but blame myself.
And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, whether they've spoken thus far or not. But none of us are the type to sit back and wait for the sun to shine again. That's exactly how a knight should roll. If they knock you down, you get back up and get back in it. Don't forget, Honorary Knight, you're a legitimate member of Mondstadt too.
That is true.
Ark is right. This is far from over. Dotori's already way overdue a butt-kicking given his past shenanigans. And after this, he's earned himself a double dose.
That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts. I am not ready to give up either.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodcry's borders, when the Curatorium of Secrets wants to be in the know, we always find a way.
Ano and I will do all we can to support you. We will attempt to reverse engineer Dotori's actions and seek a breakthrough that way.
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, so they can't return just yet. But they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hexen Circle's behalf and do everything in our power to fight back against Dotori.
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct a lot of research, even in the early stages.
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dotori's way of doing things, so I can try to predict his next move. I'll help with your investigation.
Nice! Looks like we have our basic division of labor.
Yep.
I'll get in touch with Flints and Eatlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well.
Iglua, or it's spelled as a Luga. We've seen him in the Brooklyn
At the
already.
same time, I'll pass on instructions to the Knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here.
Understood. We've got to be prepared for anything.
Yeah! We'll show him!
That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
Oh. Columbina. We're remembering the past.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name.
It's auto-playing. Oh, never mind.
It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
Oh my
And remember,
god.
come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
Well. And that's it. Whoa. So this is where Columbina ended up after opening that portal, trying to escape from the Dotori. What the heck? Oh my... I mean... You... Oh, come on. It gives me rewards for the... Imagine if you did that Nasha Town festival or Moon Prayer Night festival and you did none of the games. That'd be very funny. Oh. Oh, and now Durin's thingy is available. I'll do it in a bit though.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
I think I'll do Durin's quest another time though. And that's that.